Thank you. The next question has been submitted by Charles Garrity via email. I refer to the announcement of the proposed full council meeting for 17th of June 2020 that contains a PDF document. This document itemises unanswered questions from the public. Mr. Carl Bardsley asked what was the total sum that was borrowed to finance the Town Hall cinema project. The reply given by the leader of the council, Sean Fielding, that there was no money borrowed for the Town Hall conversion project appears to be untrue. At that time, I read a press release that the financing of that project was as follows. 10 million was taken from council reserves. A further large proportion of the cost was provided from the Regeneration Capital Fund. The Regeneration Capital Fund was mainly funded by prudential borrowing. It is well documented in council minutes that Regeneration Capital relies heavily on prudential borrowing. The press statement also said that a further sum of over 5 million was borrowed, and this would be repaid by income generated from the project. I would ask Councillor Fielding, for the sake of clarity, to openly substantiate his answer by giving an itemised statement of how and where the money came from for the project. I call on Councillor Fielding to respond, please. You're on mute.
I tried to switch it off before somebody could point that out, but never mind. Thank you, Madam Mayor. I just find it astounding that people are still asking questions about a cinema that opened 4 years ago and has been considered successful, and many people enjoy it, including me. And perhaps I could suggest that many of the people who continue to ask these questions go and visit the place themselves and watch a film to take the mind off it. But to reiterate the response provided to the previous question, the council did not undertake any borrowing to support the conversion of the old town hall to a cinema and restaurant complex. Although the council's regeneration programme provides for the use of prudential borrowing, this does not necessarily lead to the council taking on additional debt to finance particular projects. In the case of the old town hall project, the council's overall treasury and capital position at the time allowed for the scheme to be financed from cash-backed reserves rather than borrowed funds. And I look forward to some public questions in future about projects that we've got lined up in the present day and in the near future, which are much more relevant to what is going on today. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, Councillor Fielding.